Hey everybody, what's happening? Welcome back. Cheese show, everybody learning about some cheese. Cheese show, you busted. I'm trying to work on a jingle. That one's probably taken and I won't be able to use it. But whatever, I'm back with you today. Hello everybody. Good to see you back here. This is Brother Aldridge. We want to talk to you some more about some cheese. This is a video series to get you more educated about what cheese is. My last video, I think I talked a little bit about milk, but I didn't get to dive much into lactose intolerance. I did mention lactose, of course you still see here on my board, as one of the major ingredients that make up milk. But that is something that a lot of people have trouble digesting. And to understand lactose intolerance, we got to go way back in the past, way back to when we talk about really animal husbandry, when we learned how to domesticate animals. And then it's thought of that goats were probably the first ruminant that we as human beings learned how to domesticate. And that was very important to us as a culture and a society because I really feel like when we learned how to domesticate animals, we were then really able to kind of slow down and quit becoming hunters and gatherers and actually be able to start building a society because we had food source around us. We didn't have to go chase it. And also too, at that time, when we were able to learn how to domesticate animals, we didn't have just a food source, but we had their pelts for textiles. We had, to give us some warmth. We used their bones for tools, all of their innards to store things. It was a really important time, basically. But think back if you were, a nomad, running around, and we finally learned how to domesticate animals, and you got this animal, let's say this goat, delicious. You cook it up, you got this food source, but you notice that it keeps giving out this liquid. And you noticed that even early on that mammals, that humans, that wolves at the time, anything was helping their babies grow by adding milk, by giving them milk. So we pretty much thought of milk as like this good, holy, life-giving thing, basically. But the problem is, once you get to a certain age, you really can't digest milk that well. Milk is basically intended for babies because babies have enzymes in their tummies to help break down that lactose and really deal with it. Once you grow up a little bit, you lose that enzyme and therefore lose the ability to digest that lactose. So we learned early on as humans that if we take milk, all these nutrients, all these vitamins and minerals, all this healthy stuff, and we need to find a way though that we can digest it. A way to do that is turn it into cheese. The thing is, lactose is converted into lactic acid in the cheese making process. So if you have trouble, as a cheesemonger, I know one thing we always hate to hear, I'm out there trying to help customers. I call out to people, whatever I can do. Hey, can I help you find some cheese? And a lot of times out here, I'm lactose intolerant. So what? That's fine. You can still have some cheese. If you focus more on your aged cheese. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm a preacher. But still, I feel like a lot of times when people think that they're lactose intolerant, a lot of times what they have a problem with is digesting or dealing with a protein that's found in cow's milk. Goat milk is actually easier to digest. If doing a lot of reading, it's kind of funny, the milk that is most digestible for humans actually comes from donkeys. But it's been a while since I've had a good tall glass of donkey milk in a while. But anyway, lactose intolerant, you can't eat cheese. Now you're gonna have trouble with some of your fresh cheeses probably. And do visit a doctor, do try things. They do make great medicines out there, things like Lactaid that can help you if you want to drink milk. But cheese is going to be safer for you to digest because, again, lactose, those sugars, that is converted into lactic acid in the cheese making process. So you shouldn't have a lot of trouble with cheese. And there you go. That's a little bit about lactose intolerance. I hope you feel a little more comfortable to try some cheese. And again, try different milk types if you're having trouble with just cow milk. You know what? I bless you. I love you. I hope you come back to see me. And today, I want to give you a homework assignment, honestly. I would like for you to reach out to one old person out there. It could be your grandma, grandpa, a friend of the family. But right now, with a lot of people locked in, having hard times, social isolating, whatever they call it. But remember our old folk. They know so much and they'd love to hear from you. All right, have a great day. And remember, like, share, subscribe, hang out with Brother Aldridge as long as you can. I love you.